Hi there, thank you for taking time out with Twinpossible. Today I'd like to talk to a serious story that's very recently been in the news about possible radiation, or definite actually radiation, found in our milk supply, the U.S.A. And of course Japan, I couldn't feel sorrier for, and my heart goes out to them and the people of their country and our country and other countries who have lost people there, or who are dealing with the tragedy in some way. And if I mourn and cry for those people, and I don't know any of them, I can only imagine. So my heart goes out to them. So the radiation thing going on after the tsunami and earthquake thing is just unbelievable. So everybody knows that their nuclear reactors have gone pretty much haywire and kaputty, and that has caused radiation to leak through the air, and it's spreading. And of course, people have been scared. And California is closest to Japan out of all the American states, so there is which they deem is most affected, but they stay still not to be alarmed in any way. Now, I'm all the way on the East Coast in New York here, but I can't help but be scared when I read that low levels of radiation, or any levels of radiation, are being found in our milk supply. It doesn't sit well with me. They're all saying, all the authorities who have, who are educated and who study this and have researched and have done the testing, all say not to be worried, that the amount of radiation is so tiny and so small that it poses no health risk to any of us Americans. That like a pint of milk is equal to a 5-hour plane ride worth of radiation. But then again, I think about little babies who, like mine are 1 year old, and after one, you start on the milk, and they can drink 5 or 6 bottles sometimes a day, so you're talking much more than 1 pint, and you're talking about a little human being. So if you're talking multiple pints, that's like being on a plane all day long. Is that really healthy every day? So I pose that question to these authorities who do try to make us feel better, but then when you say something like that, and then we think about it, about our children, we're not really thinking about ourselves. We might pour a little coffee, milk in our coffee or tea, and have an occasional glass, but we're not drinking it like our kids are, and we encourage them to, and babies need that nutrition. So, it's making me feel like just going back on full formula at this point, because I'm a little worried. Now, should I be? I don't know, Again, I'm on the East Coast, but like they say, the radiation, it gets into the atmosphere, it goes down, it comes down in rain, it gets into the ground, it seeps up, and the cows eat the grass, it's on the grass, and, then we get the milk from the cows, and it's all just the circle of life and normal. And I'm sure that there's always something going on, that would disgust us that we don't know about, but when we know about it, it kind of freaks us out. And of course, with the Japan crisis over there, we know all about this radiation, and we are all, a bit afraid of it. So, they said it's definitely not posing any health risks. I can't help but worry about future problems and things that may arise down the line, because that's how I am. I'm a pessimist, but they're apparently being very optimistic about it. I just, I'm just a little bit weary. But at any rate, wary. It's too late to think about my language at the moment, but I think wary. Anyhow, I don't know. So that's how it is right now, that there is proven to be low levels of radiation in the U.S.A. milk supply. Is that going to increase? Is it going to cause trouble? I don't know what's going to happen, but as of right now, they are assuring us that the levels are low enough that it is safe to give your children and to drink yourself, and to not be panicked over it. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say, but it is a breaking news source, so I just wanted to bring you that information. And I thank you for listening and taking time out with Twinpossible. Take care.